All right, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow, and we're back with another adventure. So currently we're here off of I-65 South, and we're at a rest area here in Indiana that I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of stoked because we actually watched them build this over the last couple years, and now we're actually stopped at it. So I remember when they tore it down, and I was like, well, that sucks because like you basically have to get off the highway and then enter into the town, whether it's a Love's or McDonald's or Cracker Barrel, to actually go to the restroom. But they got this beautiful building here. It's actually the Indiana Visitor Center is what it's referred to as. And we are going to take a look at it. So again, very happy to see this actually, you know, up and operational. So, and then they've got Indiana actually spelled out over here on these big concrete things. It says Indiana welcomes you. Not only me, but you too. So, pretty cool. And again, the building looks really interesting shape. First we thought it was gonna look like a plane of some sort. I'll try to see if I can get a good view of it, you know, when I come over here. And they actually have, we'll have to go over there to take a look at that windmill blade that they got over there too, which is pretty cool. But look at the weird shape of it. I mean, again, when they first started it, I was like, oh, it actually, maybe it's supposed to resemble a windmill. Like this is a blade, the center up there is actually the top portion of it. I'm suspecting that's probably what's going on, but I don't know. So, but I mean, it makes a little sense now that I look at it, because it does. This portion, this wing right here, looks actually like a wing, and then they got the center portion up there. So, but yeah, let's. Again, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time here, but I do want to. Again, I've been wanting to see this rest area for a while, ever since like I saw that they had completed, or they're in the process of completing it. It does again kind of have that windmill type vibe to it, where both wings are the blades, and then you got the centerpiece right there. And then maybe the other side is another blade. Again, not 100% sure though. But let's make our way over here. This is the reason why I actually wanted to stop more than anything. Once I saw that they had this over here. And again, this is right off of I-65 South. After you get into Indiana, it's about 25 miles down the road, I think, from 80, if I remember correctly. And it looks like, so they've actually expanded. Again, this is the main thing. Again, it does kind of look like a what you would think is a windmill. But like, it's so big now that they have bathrooms. Each one of those buildings have bathrooms in it, looks like, which is pretty cool. So, and this is pretty neat too. Of course, that house over there is pretty cool too. That house is huge. Look at this. This is pretty neat. Not sure what that. Oh, that's a bird. Okay, so that's a bird there. That appears to be a deer with a bird next to it. It looks like. No climbing, obviously, on this. I didn't realize how huge this thing is huge. And this is just one blade. Again, I can't really make out what some of the stuff is. Still looks pretty cool though. I want to see what the backside looks like too, because I imagine there's something on the backside. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to actually look back at the video to see if I can recognize it. Put it down in the comment section if you know what that is. It looks like an eye, but I honestly have no idea. I do know it's massive. Oh, and then they got lights that shine in there all the way down. Oh, and it's just gray on this side, so that's lame. But still looks pretty cool on the other side. That is so cool. So now you can kind of get a better view of that, of where it does look kind of like a windmill now. Like I said, both wings on the right and left hand side, and then the center being like where the motor is that makes the wings turn. Looks like, that definitely looks like one to me. See you later, windmill blade. That is pretty cool. Let's go inside and give the Welcome Center a brief look, because we got to get going. Again, I've never been in here, so this will be kind of cool. Got some nice playground stuff out here. It looks like they have like a little dog park too. I think that might be a dog park. I honestly don't even know. But during the summertime, I imagine it's pretty cool out here. I really do like the structure. Way to go, Indiana, on this one. And like I said, we've been waiting for quite some time for this to get done. So actually, now that it's done, it's pretty cool. Oh, wow. This is pretty cool. Got some birds up there. Got some stuff right here. Little windmill right there. Wayward Dunes. Boilermakers to the moon. Look at that windmill. That is pretty cool. This is pretty. Oh, look at the butterflies. Daughters of the Sun. That is a little insane. And so there's the center dome of the what appears to look like a windmill blade. So we got some buffalo, return to the prairie. That's pretty cool. Everglades of the North. Alright guys, if you like this kind of content, please feel free to subscribe, like, share, follow. And with that, that's here at the Indiana Welcome Center off of I-65 South. It's a beautiful facility now that they got open here. So with that, I'll catch you on the next adventures here, there, and everywhere. Bye.